Now, to Spain, where health authorities say 5,400 healthcare workers have been diagnosed with the coronavirus. In Madrid, officials have begun storing bodies in an ice rink converted into a makeshift morgue as the number of deaths continue to rise in the country. Close to 40,000 people in Spain have now been infected with the virus, the death toll standing at 2,696. Let's get more from Sarah Morris in Madrid. Sarah, that figure of 5,400 health workers being infected by the virus is an amazing number. How will the Spanish, or rather, how is the Spanish government coping as a result?
It is an astonishing number, as you say, Annette. It's more than 13% of those infected being health workers. And for some time, the health workers, the doctors and the nurses on the front line have really been concerned and have complained that they haven't got enough protective masks, haven't got enough equipment getting through to their regions and to their individual hospitals. Now, the government has been sending out some rapid tests. About 650,000 tests have arrived so far, and some of those health workers are the ones being tested as a priority because, of course, if they have the virus, they risk spreading it on to other health workers, other patients. The health authorities really are doing all they can to help those workers on the front line. The army has played a particularly key role in the last week or so. They have, for instance, been going to hospitals that are overcrowded and taking patients to less crowded hospitals. They've also rolled out a military field hospital at one of the conference centres. That will be a giant hospital when it finally has all the beds there. 5,500 beds will be at that Madrid conference centre, and already that is taking some of the less serious patients. Already a few of those patients have been released as a result of treatment there, but certainly the health workers are very concerned about getting those all-important protective masks. That has prompted a response from the general public. We've even seen nuns stitching together masks to help them. Again, the army, we've seen pictures of army members sewing together masks, and also some universities producing masks and ventilators on 3D printers. All of that, a nationwide effort, if you like, to make sure those health workers get the protection they need.
Now, where you are, Sarah, which is Madrid, has many, many cases. What's the situation like in the capital?
It's very worrying, particularly at those hospitals and elderly care homes, for instance, because the elderly population is among the most vulnerable. The members of the army were deployed by the Spanish government to try to check that those elderly care homes were not spreading the virus, to make sure there was separation, for instance, of patients who didn't have symptoms from those who are already showing coronavirus symptoms. And when the army went into some of those homes, the Defence Ministry said they found elderly people abandoned in their beds who had died from the coronavirus. So the elderly homes are being disinfected. That's one of the main priorities. Also in Madrid, we mentioned that field hospital that has opened. People are being told stay on lockdown. That is vitally important. And of course, the Spanish government tomorrow will extend that lockdown barrier another 15 days.
Sarah Morris reporting there from Madrid. Thank you. And the UK